have eczema, it is a must that you wear SPF. It is something that you need to be wearing every single day without a shadow of a doubt. If you have eczema, your skin barrier is naturally a little bit more weaker than a person who doesn't have eczema or doesn't have a skin condition. And so what's super important is that you wear your SPF on a daily basis. It doesn't matter what the weather is, if it's grey, if it's cloudy, if it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's sunny. Obviously we associate sun with putting on SPF, but we need to be thinking about using SPF at any time of the year, every single day, and multiple times a day. I'm Dr. Dilly, I am a doctor and I have eczema, and I'm going to share with you today the one that I use and how I put SPF on. So the one that I use is the Colour Science SPF Factor 50. I would say use Factor 30 or Factor 50. I would say Factor 50. You're just going to get more protection. So the way that I use it is I'll use my hand and I will literally just put a line on both fingers. So 2 fingers are covered, and I will literally just pat that on my skin. And then I'm going to rub it in. So the reason that I use 2 fingers is because it allows for the right amount of product to kind of go onto your skin. And I will just kind of work it into my skin like so. The thing about most SPFs is that they can leave a bit of a white cast. The beauty of this one is it's a bit tinted. So when it came out the bottle, you can see that actually it's a bit tinted. So there's a mild tint to it. Which is really helpful to stop that white cast that gets left on the skin, but also it's so moisturizing. So like for my skin, it is so moisturizing. Like that feels really nice, and like that's not going to dry my skin out at all, and it leaves you with a bit of a glow. Can you see? Like I feel like I've got a bit of a glow on my skin at the moment, and it feels really hydrating on my skin. And so what I wanted just to highlight to you and emphasize today is please wear your SPF. If you have eczema or if you don't have any skin condition, it doesn't matter. SPF is super important to protect your skin from any damage. So I'm about to head out now and have some lunch with my friends. I'm now protected technically. I'm going to put a little bit on my neck before I leave. So tell me which SPF you use. I'm really interested to see which SPF everyone's using and what factor are you using. That's the most important question. And are you using your SPF every single day?